Yo, Doc Testosterone here. Man, I'm so excited. I just got back from the porn addiction support group again. Fucking amazing. There was a special guest there today, Meek Mill. Now, before I get into all that and Nicki Minaj's fake twerking ass, just a little bit of background. We have been focusing on porn addiction, how to overcome porn addiction, what happens to testosterone when people masturbate a lot, what happens to hair growth on the head, to the beard. Now you want to access those videos. The most recent video actually is about Drake and Terry Crews, how they had the Mia Khalifa jerk-off challenge. Fucking stupid shit. Anyway, so access that video here. That's the most recent one. If you want to access the video about the beard growth and hair growth and how that relates to jerking off and porn, Axel put that link over here. Now, because we are covering a lot of porn addiction on this channel, I wanted to give you guys one last video, which is this one in this series. Okay, we're gonna come back to the porn addiction field in a few weeks, but for the next few weeks, the videos I'm gonna give you are equally important, very, very transformational, and I'm gonna talk about that at the end of this video. Anyway, to get back, if you want to access the entire playlist of porn addiction and jerking off, go in the description below. There's a jerk off playlist. All the videos are there. Watch them all, and you will be ready for this one. Now, if you have already watched them all, here we go. So, Meek Mill and Drake, they are fucking obsessed and fucking hypnotized by Nicki Minaj's twerking fake ass. Now, we know it's fake, obviously. Maybe in a few weeks I'll prove that it's fake. There's a lot of science behind this too. It's very easy to prove that, if someone's a fake ass or not. But in today's video, I want to talk about the hypnosis of Nicki Minaj, why we are obsessed with her, even though she has no real talent or any real skill. Now, it's all about the ass. Nicki has taken advantage of this amazing trick of evolutionary psychology, which has been ingrained in male brains. And that's what this video is gonna be about. So why did they invite me to the support group today? Now, Meek and Drake, they are fighting for Nicki like hell, right? Now, we know Drake had this recent song. I don't know if you saw it, you can go watch it in your free time later, but he calls out Meek Mill that he's just smooching off of Nicki's fame. And there's this fucking big controversy. They're doing rap battles and all this stupid shit. But the real science behind why both of these fuckers are obsessed with Nicki Minaj's ass, that is why they called me in today to talk about the evolutionary psychology, the neuroscience, the evolutionary biology of this field. Now, I know all about this stuff, so I gave them an entire presentation. I'm going to be bringing you a little bit of the figures, a little bit of the panels that I discussed in my PowerPoint throughout this video. To start off, evolutionary psychology is a very new field. Dr. David Buss, whose research I'm going to discuss here, he's the leader of evolutionary psychology in the world. I met him a couple of years ago in LA. Really cool guy. He's at the University of Texas at Austin. Now, getting back, actually, first I'm going to talk about the ass, and then a little bit later in the video I'm going to talk about tits, why Nicki Minaj or other girls' tits are important and how that relates to evolutionary psychology. Okay, now what David Buss has found is big asses, why we're obsessed with big asses. It turns out that big asses correlate with a certain evolutionary trait, which is picking up picking up berries and other fruits from the forest 300,000 years ago, or hundreds of thousands of years ago. Now, why is that? What they found is that the lumbar tilt, the lumbar curvature. Now, what is a fucking lumbar? So we have a spine. The spine is divided into different parts. You have the thoracic part of the spine here. Thoracic extension is something Elliot Hulse always talks about. Anyway, so the lumbar is part of the spine. And if you go the last lumbar, and if you go the third to the last. The curvature of that lumbar defines or correlates with how easy it will be for a pregnant woman to pick up cherries or berries or whatever, not cherries grow on trees, but like berries and whatever's on the forest, whatever's on the ground, she needs to pick that up. Now, a pregnant woman who doesn't have the optimal curvature of the lumbar will be unable to pick it up. She will have lower back problems. She will, her back will go out, and she will hurt the tribe when she's pregnant because, she's pregnant, she's about to have a baby, she's probably eating way more than she used to. And if she's not able to go work in the field, then the tribe will not be doing very well because they'll have to compensate and the other guys have to do all this work. Anyway, so that's the science, okay? The lumbar curvature. I'm gonna show you some diagrams from the lecture that I just gave in this video. So you're gonna get some access to that as well. Now, that is why the ass is so important. Now, to review, just a quick takeaway, there is a degree of the curvature, third lumbar from the bottom, the third last one, and that correlates with a big ass. Okay? Now, how did they do this? You might say, hey man, how do you really know this? So they took 300 men, and what they did was they showed them a bunch of pictures, okay, like silhouettes of women. And they wanted to know whether the big ass, the hypnosis, the mesmerization, does it have to do with how muscular it is, or how massive it is, or how fat it is, or it's that lumbar curvature? And they found it's not how fat it is, it's not how much mass is in the ass, it's not how much muscle is there, it's that curvature. Anyway, so they figured this out. I told Drake and Meek Mill this shit, and they were amazed. And now, because they know the science, because they understand that Nicki Minaj uses evolutionary psychology to get all of us hypnotized to her ass, now they're getting way better and they are trying to work out this obsession. So, a little bit about twerking. Twerking is actually a science too. It's fucking interesting. So twerking involves a deep squat. Your feet have to be extended, and then there's this pelvic tilt, and the pelvic bone moves forward and backwards, and your ass moves up and down. It's fucking fascinating stuff. So it's actually a really good exercise for your hip rotators, your hip flexors. Really good. Fucking learn twerking, guys. Even if you're a guy, learn it and be really good at it. Anyway, so that's the video. Post comments below if you want to know more about this stuff. I'll be happy to make more videos about. Let me talk to you about one last thing. So I discussed the ass, but there's also an evolutionary psychology behind tits and breasts, right? So it's not just that we're obsessed with Kim Kardashian and J-Lo's ass. We are also obsessed with tits of different celebrities. Now, the thing with tits is it has nothing to do with milk, prolactin, or fertility. It's none of that shit. It's basically because big tits represent youth in women. Now, what the fuck does that mean? Think about it. A girl with big tits, which is not sagging, right? They're firm, you can see them. That correlates with a young age. Because a girl with big tits that's sagging, she's old. So that is why we are obsessed with firm, big breasts, because it is a sign of young age. So that is what I wanted to tell you guys about the ass and the tits. Really interesting stuff. Glad you guys learned something. Let me know if you have more questions about this stuff. Post in the comments below. There will be more videos in the future. In about 3 weeks, I will get back to this topic of porn addiction and do more evolutionary psychology stuff as well if you guys want it. But what will happen in the next about 2 to 3 weeks, I will bring you guys masterminds that I've recorded with Elliot Hulse, Kino Body, Grego Gallagher, all the Real Social Dynamics instructors, Brandon Carter, the bar stars. A lot of amazing stuff coming to you in the next 3 weeks. A bunch of teaser masterminds, okay? And what I will also give you access to is my free ebook. So go get that right here. It is the 5 factors killing your testosterone and how to fix them today. Actually, here is better. Get it over here. Okay? So get that ebook right away. It's free. Download it, read it, and let me know what you think. And yeah, by signing on to that email list, the one right here, you will be able to get more notifications about what I'm up to. I send an email out regularly explaining what's going on, give you YouTube updates, what's going on in my life here in Miami. A lot of good value for you guys, so make sure you sign on to that. Subscribe to the channel. There's a subscription button right there. Yeah, and add me on Snapchat. You'll see the Snapchat icon at the very end. And snap me your questions, and I will answer them here in the next video. Let me know what you need for the future when we come back to the porn addiction topic in a few weeks. Let me know what you want me to make videos about, and I will make them. And that's it for this video. If I forgot something, what I'll do is I'll post it in the first comment after this video, or in the description. Read that shit right away. This is oh, one more thing, not yet. Online coaching. You're gonna see the link right here. It's coaching@doctestosterone.com. If you're interested in porn addiction coaching or social anxiety, getting rid of social anxiety, I have a lot of expertise in these fields. If you want to know about testosterone, how to boost it, you want a one-on-one session on Skype, I have 2 appointments available for next week, nothing available this week. And then the week after that, I think there's 1 available. So email me right away. That shit is being taken up real fast. I'm trying to see if I forgot anything. So much to discuss in this video, my God. Anyway, so yeah, go read the science articles in the description too. Go read those papers, fucking amazing. Yeah, oh yeah, there's gonna be a jerk off webinar coming up soon. There's gonna be a Facebook group, a private group that I'm gonna start and stuff. So again, access the 5 books, the 5 factors killing your testosterone here. And that is how you'll be added on the email list. So you'll be able to get the notification when we have the Facebook group to have those jerk off webinars. Okay, that's it guys. This is Doc Testosterone, and I'll see you next time.